Hey guys, Queen and Handyman here. Today we're at CrossFit Monroe, and where they need a new sign put up, so we're trying to figure out how to do that. What they have is just fencing material. This is 1.5 inch fencing material for these doors that close. And so I just built a 2x4 frame. This is outdoor rated wood, so it's good for the outdoor weather. But the thing that was interesting trying to figure out is how do we attach it to the structure. So these were designed for fence posts, and a fence post I think is like, they make them different sizes, 1 5/8", 2 inches, and this is designed for a 2-inch post. We only have 1.5 inch diameter here, so I had to think of something creative in order to get this to fully clamp on. So what I did was I just went and bought some PVC 1.5 inch piping, and I just cut it 1 inch, and there's that. So this basically sets inside of the bracket, and then it clamps on. And you can see I've done one here, and I'm going to do one more. I'm going to save that one for you guys. I'm going to do it on the spot for you. It comes like this with the bolts on the opposite side. In order for this to work, we need to change that. So first thing we're going to do is just take that off. What you want to do is these need to go in first, because once you put these on, you can't fit the bolt through. So that was my mistake. So we want to put these in first and then screw them on. Okay, so those are on. Next thing we got is our spacer. So we're going to put the spacer on the back side, around the pipe, center it, and then the other spacer in the front. Put your bolts through. Kind of hold it together, and then set your screws. I mean, you don't have to do this. You could just negate putting on the spacer, but the signage will move left and right, and that can be annoying, especially in the wind. And that just drips right onto the PVC and gives you a nice, solid, tight connection. Okay, so we're going to hang the sign now, and there's 6 attachment points. So what I do is I always go from the center point. So we're just going to put in our screw and washer, and put the screw up towards the top, because if you don't, then the sign will just drop down. So if you want it at the top, get it at the top, and then screw it in. So we'll just go around screwing this in. Okay. So the next thing we'll do is we'll do this corner here. And again, keep it really tight. And so when you put your screw in, you obviously want to get into that corner to hold it nice and firm, and make sure it's straight and level, of course. And then we're going to go down to the bottom center first. If you start here, then the whole thing can typically be off. So you always want to start in the center. So same thing, pull the sign really tight, get the screw down on the bottom part of the ring, so you got a nice tension through the center line. Screw it on. Okay, so again, same thing, nice and tight. Get into the corner, set it. Get your screw in the deep side. And there you go. Look at that. Looks good. Looks good. All right.